Hi, my name is Jasmine. It is Thursday, the 23rd of October at 4 o'clock. So today we have Isaac, who is playing the character Isaac. We're here for a cardio session, so let's start. Thanks for coming in, Isaac. Now, as you requested, you wanted to do straight incline at the hardest level at a speed 4 to 5 on the treadmill. So before we go and head inside to do that, we're just going to do some warm-ups and get some blood moving through our different joints to make sure that we don't injure ourselves during it. Sound good? Yeah. Awesome. So let's do some arm circles. How's that feeling? Did chest on Monday, so you're feeling tight in your shoulders. Okay. Making sure we're going both ways. Now, a good thing to do while we're doing this is because your body does rock slightly as we swing our arms, making sure our core is braced to help engage all the muscles before we start a workout. Awesome. Arms feeling a bit more movable. Perfect. Now, if you have the stability, you're welcome to do some leg swings without the use of the pole for support. So just wanting to swing our body. Some days I have the stability, some days I don't.
How long for each side?
We're wanting to do about 15 to 20 seconds each leg. Now, you want to challenge your stability?
Sure.
Cross your body. So the idea is with your planted foot, you need to have 3 solid points of contact. So you feel it through the heels of your foot and each side of the ball of your foot. And that helps create that stability. Feeling good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's just do some side-to-side squatting just to get all of our leg warmed up. Feeling good? Awesome. We're going to head inside now onto the treadmill and we'll start our cardio routine. Awesome, Isaac. So on these machines you can log in. So you can scan in and log in and it will record your workout to your app. So when we do get started, as per requested, we're going to be going up to the highest gradient, as you've previously been doing in your own personal workouts. And that is a speed between 4 to 5. I'm just going to explain a couple of things. So as we're walking, it's really beneficial to make sure that we're planting our feet correctly so that we keep that ankle stability. So as we talked about outside, just the balancing, the 3 points of contact on our foot. So how long have you been coming to the gym? 21 months? And you haven't had any personal trainers in that time?
Two. The last one I had to get injury.
Well, it's fair and reasonable you wouldn't want to go back to that person after they give you an injury. So with your history, we have on our notice that you have had a back injury before. So what we want to focus on is building up our cardio stamina as well as your core strength to protect that injury and prevent any further damage that may come from not supporting yourself. How's the speed feeling? No any niggles or anything? Perfect. Do you think with some training you'd be able to do those stances? Not the right body type to do yoga, hey? How are you enjoying this gym environment so far?
Nothing really
Sort of keep to yourself. That's fair enough. Are there any activities you'd like more than others?
lateral raises. All that and cross your shoulder, that sort of thing to do.
So things that are emphasizing the shoulder growth
Yeah.
and upper body.
Shoulders will go up there. Helping the body look more proportional.
Fair enough. So we're working on the Dorito shape, are we?
Yeah, maybe it's trying to get comfortable.
Trying to get comfortable in your own skin. Fair enough. Are there any other motivators that have sent you to the gym? Oh yeah, how many kids do you have? 2 kids, and their ages? 2 and 6. I have a 6 and a 1-year-old personally. It's a fun age. They certainly keep you on your toes. Now, are you comfortable with this speed and this gradient? Awesome. Good heart rate to aim for. We can always bump the speed up a little bit so you can hit that target heart rate. But yes, as you fatigue more, it will increase because you'll be using more of your body strength to push yourself. So how long have you been on this sort of cardio routine? 4 or 5 months? Have you seen an improvement? Where have you seen it change the most? What to give you that stamina to wrangle some children? Feeling a bit warm now? Just glad we're not outside in the heat wave today. Maybe next time we try home view because it's right under the aircon. Any plans for Halloween with the kids? Preferably not. Is Halloween big in your family? The kids generally do love Halloween. It means they get chocolate. That it is. Is Christmas more your thing in your family? Christian holidays, Christian background then? So have you got any goals for your fitness levels before Christmas? How long have you plateaued at the high 120 for? Do you feel like there's anything that you're struggling with? Comes down to nutrition and food, what we put in our mouths, what we fuel our bodies with. Especially as it leads up to holidays, it's difficult. Having that determination. Does your family support you in your fitness goals?
In the fitness side of things, but not necessarily in the food side of things.
That would make it more difficult for you. They're always after their chicken nuggets, I feel. Hot dogs from Costco, yep, that's an easy go-to. At the end of the day, when you're tired, it's just meal prepping is the go-to, I feel.
Yeah.
However, I then get in those moods where I just don't want to eat anything that I've already prepared.
You also need the freezer space.
Freezer space is an important one. Do you feel you've got an all-around good knowledge of nutrition and what should and shouldn't be eaten and macros and all that sort of stuff?
It's fairly decent. Nutrients between 1.6 and 2.2 grams of protein per kilo of body mass.
Yep. That's the Australian guide. On the higher range if you're wanting to build that muscle. Is there a reasoning for your low carb? Keto is known as one of those fad diets because of that reason exactly. It is a fad diet. Anything that is not sustainable long term is called a fad diet.
I'm drifting more towards the other stuff. Just like that. Moderate protein, low carb.
Yeah.
Moderate carbs, but I obviously don't go low protein. I'm moderate protein.
That's fair enough.
Obviously,
Don't like seafood, you want to do a Mediterranean diet. That makes it a little bit more difficult.
they have a lot of chicken and lamb and stuff, so compromises into my life. It's like fruit salad for that.
Greek salad's nice. Mind you, I prefer the Danish feta than the Greek feta.
Haven't had your Greek feta then?
Haven't had the right Greek feta. What feta?
It's very different apparently in Greece.
That's fair.
Almost like a cheese.
Well, it is a cheese.
Yeah, but it's more cheesy than normal. It's like you're eating yourself cheese apparently. Whereas, how do you get yours? Hockey milk and all that stuff.
Yeah, I can see that. There is a website you can jump on. It's I'll send you a link to it. It's essentially the Australians' nutritional guide. What you shouldn't be having, what we should avoid, like the fad diet sort of thing, and the reasoning behind it with the scientific evidence to back it up. So you're welcome to have a read of that. That might help you choose some meals that might benefit you and fuel your workouts and your desire to try and hit that goal for Christmas. Losing a kilo a week is pretty difficult, and maintaining it's even harder.
I maintained at this point, but quite a rough most recently. It's been slow. Like half a kilo a week. It's just more maintainable.
It's more maintainable. And could it be replacing?
If I do half a kilo a week from now, maybe get to like 124, 125 like this week.
Which is still a good goal. We don't want you shortchanging your goals because you feel like they may be unattainable. We want to try and keep that momentum going. Are you ready to push the speed up a little bit?
You can push your speed up, is it?
Yes, but it is your personal training session.
I'm on 5, you're on 3.5.
This, for me, is my 4th session today.
Maybe you need to walk more.
Maybe.
I'm going to sustain this for like half an hour.
Well, the first session we're only doing is half an hour, and then we'll increase the time as we go along. I'm just going to jump onto the one next to you. So faster you reckon? I do have much littler legs.
Pretty brisk.
That is a pretty brisk walk. You are right in that aspect.
Four plus. Zero, I agree. 4, then 4.2, then 4.5. You know, 4.5 in the last month.
Okay, so we've been progressing over the last 4 months or so.
And this last week I've gone up to 5.
Ah, okay.
Look at my heart rate. It doesn't get to the point I want it to.
Fair enough. Progressing and overloading, eh? Have you ever tried walking backwards on the treadmill?
Not at this speed,
That's fair. Have you found it beneficial walking backwards?
I don't really notice the difference.
What's the longest time you've walked backwards for? I have found that walking backwards over the course of about 4 to 5 minutes helps to stretch out that knee.
Like you did,
Do dead hangs to hang out your knees.
big versus one.
Fair enough. Has this hit your target heart rate yet for this session? Seems pretty stationary. It's slowly creeping.
but compared to building muscle or cardiovascular health.
Yeah, so you want to be in that yellow zone where you're not burning through all of your muscle, but your heart rate's up enough that you're working out.
I'm pretty sure it's 21, 20, and 30 based on that.
It's,
But
yeah,
also depends on the body.
correct. It does,
Some people have a higher resting heart rate.
correct.
Some people have a lower one.
So your resting blood pressure will be different to mine,
And the top end of your blood pressure is supposed to be, what is it, 220 minus your age?
roughly.
Is that what it is?
I'd have to double check for you.
So it's like, this is from minus your age. So you're 85. Top end heart rate is 185, roughly. My highest heart rate I've ever gotten while at the gym was 163.
That's pretty high heart rate.
Pretty high. I used to push myself a lot when I found out that you burn less fat at a higher heart rate. The higher you go, it's more about cardiovascular health than it is about heart rate.
Yep.
You could probably still burn the same amount, but your body's also doing things like you eat a bit of muscle and stuff like that. That's why guys at marathon runners are lean and muscular, I guess.
Very lean. How are you feeling? Tip top, you can go again. Tip top, you can go again.
Yeah, I could do another half hour.
So when we do stop, we will be doing some cool downs, which will include some cat-cow stretches. Cat-cow stretches for cool down, as well as some thread the needle and some box breathing. Are you familiar with box breathing?
I think I've been trying to do it once.
So it's to help soothe the parasympathetic nerves, to help get the oxygen in as you slow down your heart rate. So when we do stop, I'll show you how to do that. Last 40 seconds. Awesome. Well, we'll go do those cool downs over in the mat area. So give yourself a minute, let the treadmill come down, and we'll go do that. Awesome, Isaac. So we're just going to grab some mats, and we're going to do our cool down. So you're familiar with cat-cow? It's often called cat-cow or cat-camel. So we start on all fours, and like there's a fish hook up in the middle of your shoulder blades here. You want to be arching up, try and round that back, stretching out. Your lats should be pulling down your body. You're trying to push your spine through your shoulders. And then when you're ready, switch. Thumb goes up in the air. You're trying to create a curve in your spine looking up. So you should feel a pull through your belly as you do this one. So we're just going to go between the two of them as you feel comfortable. We're going to do this for about 2 minutes. Are you feeling this pulling anywhere? So if it's an uncomfortable or a painful pulling, let me know. If it's just stretching out, that's what we're after. As you're curving your spine up, you felt a pulling. So when you're doing your cow, are you feeling that pull through the belly, stretching it out? If you're only feeling it in your back, why don't we give this one a pause for the time being? It's not painful, it's just where you can feel it. Fair enough, if you've worked it out recently, then you will be feeling it. So when we're doing the cow, when we've braced our core and been using our core, you should feel that stretching and releasing and giving some gentle relaxation to those ab muscles as you do that motion. Feeling good? We're going to move into thread the needle. So again, we're going to start in all fours, putting our left hand out in front, and then we thread our right arm through. So this one is supposed to rotate the torso a bit, shoulder on the floor, and you're supposed to be pulling. Oh, a cramp. Needing a bit more salt in your diet, hey? So we'll do 2 more each side. Just holding for 10 to 15 seconds each side. Feeling looser. And last one. Awesome. So we're going to do some box breathing now. So you're welcome to do this laying down or sitting up. It's up to you. But if you're going to sit, pop yourself in a comfortable position. So what we want to be doing is it's breathing with 4 different positions. So you're breathing in for 4 counts, holding that breath for 4 counts, breathing out for 4 counts, and then holding no breathing for 4 counts. And then in for 4.
So in for hold, out for hold.
Correct. 4 counts for each section. Doesn't, but you want to be able to expand your diaphragm, which is in the lower part of your torso. So laying down generally is helpful when you're beginning. Either laying down or standing. Fair enough. So breathing in, hold. Shall we start? Ready?
I was already doing it.
I'm just cueing you. Breathing in. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Hold. Last one. Out. Hold. Awesome. Feeling a bit calmer, a bit more cool after that workout?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you for coming in today, Isaac. We'll see you at our next session.